Hello, my name is DevinTaylor, and this is for Project 8, Improve Your App. Now, I actually went ahead and made a flowchart of the app as per request. Um, it actually helped me put together the layouts a little bit easier too. I made sure I color coded it too so I knew exactly where everything was going, all the account info, where it connected to from the active order, certain things that it connected to, the submenu, and all of the different connections it has. I actually found out through this that I need to reorganize some things. As you can see, certain things are listed underneath where they are. For instance, in the checkout, you have the delivery options and the payment type. For info, you of course have all of the necessary info for a person's account. So this was really useful in uh, giving me access to what my brain already had in there so I would not forget anything. And I'm glad I did it. So to go on with the actual layouts, so I went ahead and created a prototype of different of my layouts here. It's very simple only because I wanted to make sure that I can include as much as possible. So of course you have the option to search, and it pops up with all of the lists, and here are the stars as listed on the original drawings. If I filter, it takes away the description because the description isn't so necessary when the items are actually smaller, and then you can really bog down and put what you want to search by. So this little sign here actually goes with this. So if it's a daily deal, it'll pop up with that little thing on there, and you can actually click to go to the specific spot. Or again, if you were to search, there's a daily deal right there and a daily deal here. I could either click on the item here, or as I filtered, I could click on it here to go to that same page that we were at before. And of course you can go back. So these stars represent the favorites, and we'll actually get to that screen in a little bit. So continuing on, you have your cart, you have your account information. This button here goes to the home screen, that screen, every time. So moving forward, this gives you the basic information of what you're looking at. So of course it's a daily deal, so it pops up with that little tag. We're going to go ahead and add it to our cart. Now you see that this little number has a 1. We're going to go ahead and click on this. This is the cart. So it gives you what's in the cart, how many you have, and this button here can delete. You can either continue shopping, which takes you back to the home screen, or you can check out. On this same screen, you're going to have suggested items for you. Now these are based off previous purchases. The people also bought is more along the lines of what people have bought in congruence with the writing desk, and popular items are just going to be a list of popular items that are consistently purchased through the app. So we're going to go ahead and check out. You have your delivery options. Now you notice that on the shipment it is actually not available to check. That's because it's furniture and you can't ship the furniture. You can have it delivered or you can pick it up at the store. Once you click one of these items, this down here will then change to either pick up or home. Now pickup is more determined on when the store actually will be able to have it available for you. And this can be skipped. So in this, we're going to go ahead and skip it. Example, there we go. You move on to the payments. And you can either pay with a credit card, which would be a new credit card, a bank account, or you can use a stored method if you have any saved. If you don't, this will actually be unavailable, or you can use Apple Pay. In this case, we're using a stored method, so this pops up down here as soon as this is checked. We'll continue on. Now from here, we can either cancel this, because this is the confirmation, or we can confirm that this is all right. If it's not, you click the little pencil, and it takes you back to wherever you need to go. Now, it's the same with the payment type. So once you hit confirm, it then takes you automatically to your active orders so you can see what's going on. Now, we have 3 little things here. We have the notifications, we have calendar, and then we have an edit. Now you can also go to the account information. If I click edit, well, we're going to get to that. Hold on. We're going to go to the account information first. Here is all the account information for the person: their email, phone, address, any stored payment methods, the home store, which is important if they're doing any pickups. And then we have a button for calendar, a button for favorites, and then of course back to the active orders. So we're going to go to the favorites so you can see, again, daily deal here. And if I click this, it will take me immediately back to that info page. Okay, going back to the account. If I go to the calendar, this shows me the calendar, any upcoming delivery dates, so with the times if you have them set. Now the upon request is basically saying that the store has it ready, and whenever you are ready to come pick it up, you can. And this means that this order has not been decided when you want to pick it up or have it delivered. So you can either click on the edit here, or you can click on the edit here in the active orders to go to the spot to edit that order. You can choose whatever delivery type you like, as long as it's available. So if it was supplies, there would be a shipment option here instead of the home delivery. You put in the time or the date. In this case, I would have to fix the labels here to make sure that a person wouldn't get confused. And then the time, AM or PM, push save. It takes you to the calendar page, and if you notice, there is no more undetermined. It is instead in the upcoming with the time and date that you chose. So we're going to go back to the home, and that is that for the portrait view. If I go into our landscape view, now in this, I tried to still make it as simple as possible because you want it to be simple and you want it to be the same. This way, it's consistent across versions or platforms. In this case, this is still an iPhone. It's just in landscape view. Same kind of deal. It's just a little bit longer, still in a good view so people can see everything and making sure that it's still available. So, and of course, that would be how that would look. Very similar to anything else. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of that. And then for tablets, now I just put in here the portrait view of a tablet. I'm sorry, my screen is not big enough to show all of this. But essentially, the tablet view is the entire screen. If you turned it on its side, it would look similar to how the landscape view of the phone would be. So, and then of course, this is bigger here with, oh my goodness. There we go. Haha. With the buttons down here, it would just be on a bigger screen. And of course, the font is made bigger for everybody to be able to read it. And the same kind of deal with the calendar. In this case, that delivery has not been made. Now, the main thing about these is not only will they be cross-platform, but you will also be able to use them across multiple devices and them all sync. So if I have this application on my iPhone and I pick up a tablet that's an Android tablet and have the application on it, I will be able to purchase an item through there and then go on to my tablet, or depending on which one I was using. So let's say I made the purchase through an iPhone. I would then be able to go onto my tablet and actually go through and edit this and make it into, and choose the date that I would prefer. And that is my demonstration. Thank you very much.